Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to be here. I haven't done an informative Farming Simulator 17 video in so long. There hasn't been much news in terms of new stuff. Mostly people just playing. But I have something for you here. We have the Kuhn DLC. This is a download only from Farming Simulator. This is official FS17 stuff, so let me tell you about this. Now, I'm basically going to do this episode to let you know if you should buy this or not. According to my opinion, I'm going to look at pricing, I'm going to look at what you're getting, and is this bang for your buck? I don't know if a lot of you are vanilla players only, so you play with mods or not, or a little bit of mods or a lot of mods or whichever, but I'm going to take that into account because we want to see if these are items that are very unique or items that are very similar to the mods and things that you could do with the mods. I think that has a lot to do with it. Let's say if you have a pack that has all cultivators, then you say, well, do I want a pack with all cultivators if I can get tons of cultivator mods for free, if that makes sense? I want to make sure you're paying for what you're getting, your hard-earned money. So let's look at this. This is the Kuhn DLC. Now, of course, let me just tell you something. If you're a big Kuhn fan, I apologize if I'm butchering their name, but if you are a big fan, let me just tell you right away, you probably have to get this because there's 18 pieces of equipment, okay? Everything ranging from cultivators to balers, as you can see over here, to sowers, even to fertilizer spreaders and sprayers. So that might make you really excited. If you're a Kuhn fan, like I said, like that's your number one thing, get it. Now, if you aren't and you just like 17 or maybe are curious about it, let's take a look. These are some of the things that are here: the FBP 3135, the Merge Max 902, Planter 3R12, Disco Lander XM52, and the Metris 4102. Now that's just some of the 18. Now if none of that rang a bell to you, if none of that you're like, what the heck is he talking about, then probably I'm leaning toward the side of this is probably not the DLC pack for you. This is $15, guys and gals. This is half the price of the vanilla game, or of the actual game, $29.90, or was it 35? 35. Well, let's just say 35. Pretty much half price of the actual game. So that's something really to think about. Let's look at some of the pieces of equipment, starting with the cultivator here. Again, I'm not going to read off all the numbers and so forth. I'm sure you can do that yourself. We're just going to look at what's in here and see if this is worth it. Should you spend your money? I neglected to say that this is going to release on Valentine's Day here in the United States, which is February 14th. Now, let's look at this. This is a cultivator, 4 meters over here. Now we have another cultivator, 4 meters, but this has ridge markers, so kind of interesting there. Another cultivator, 4 meters, so very similar there. It just looks like it has different ridges and different look as well. 6 meter one here, so pretty large. If we look at this, we have sewing machines, 2 sewing machines. This is more of a spreader. This is more of a, grabs into the ground, makes the lines, makes the little ridges. If we keep going here, we have another sewing machine. This one is 4 meters long, and another one here, 5.4 meters long. Now this is interesting because we have 2 sprayers, one for the front, one for the rear, and this one has 1500 liter capacity in the front, and the one in the back has 1300. Very interesting. So together you have what? 2800 liter capacity. Interesting. I don't know if that's a lot or a little for you, but this one, for example, has double that, and it's just for the back. I'm guessing it's going to be more expensive in-game to buy. You have fertilizer spreaders over here with 3200 liter capacity. This throws the pellets everywhere. You have a mower and you have a tedder, so you do have a wide range. Mower, tedder, that's definitely it. And let's continue here. We have also windrower, which actually looks pretty interesting, not like regular windrower, so I'd like to see how that works. We also have 2 types of wrappers. We have both the square and the round. We already have the round in the vanilla game, of course not Kuhn, but we don't have the square unless you're talking about a mod. Now over here you have 2 type of balers. I'm guessing one is round, one is square. I'm guessing this is the square, and that's it. Those are your pieces: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There we go. That's each and every piece. However, I don't see the square. I'm sure you're probably able to choose whether you want square or round for this. Would I buy this, guys and gals? Will I buy this? No. Very simply, I don't have to think hard about this, and let me tell you why. Again, if you're a Kuhn fan, you probably should get it. But I'm not. I think a lot of these are very similar to what is already in the game. Now, I know a lot of you say, but no, but that's Kuhn and it's different. Well, then you probably should get it. But in my opinion, no. There's nothing here that really shouts $15 at me other than the curiosity of this windrower that I just want to see how this works. Everything over here, I mean, this tedder looks exactly like the one we have already. This mower, similar style to another one that we have, the Pottinger, I believe. And I can go down the line with all of this. They seem like reskins. They seem pretty cool that it's something else, but in my opinion, this should be a free add-on. Maybe $5, I would consider it. But 15 to me is just a little bit too much for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys and gals. Let's get a debate going about this. Is this worth it to you? I'd love to know. Don't forget, guys and gals, to always stay positive, always better yourself, and most importantly, be hopeful.